Hello, 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 hello. How's it going? Hello, unchecked door. How you doing? How's things going? I finished back there. All my stuff's finally back. It's not perfect. I decided I was going to hold off painting until like after I get out of this room and it becomes an actual bedroom. I got a redstone question for you, Nerd. I tried to use that method you used this season, CraftWorks, but I can't get it to work. Do you know if that was patched out? Bedrock. Not Bedrock. Java. I'm Java. I don't think so. It shouldn't have been patched out. The first piston you placed will not stay extended. The first piston I placed. It should be fine. Hold on. Let me see if I have stuff to... Do I have stuff to build it again? I can make it real quick and just show you live. I'm up for a little distractification. I think the only thing I don't have on me is the cobblestone, but we should have some in here. Let's see here. And then we need 2 observers. Let's see if I can even remember how to make this correctly. I need some more redstone. Also, I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna try and make this from memory. Was it another piston? I think I used 4 pistons. I don't think you technically need to use 4 pistons. I think 1 was an updater piston. I don't think you need to use 4. And then some blocks. Let's grab some blocks. We're gonna find out if I can remember how to do this. Let me grab some rockets first. And let's go on to... I made it exactly like you did, but the only thing that was different was that your piston stayed extended and your... Let me build it because I don't have this stuff memorized. So which one you're talking about is not... Here, we're going to grab this because we will need that. And let's see if I can do this correctly. There should be... Where did I... where is... Here, you know what? We're just going to do it here. So, if I remember correctly, there was something very specific about the order that it had to go in. So, let's see. Wow, I don't even know if I can remember how to do this. I think I need more of these. I need 4 of these. I need 4 of these. Because it's going to be like that. Yeah, I need 2 more. Okay. Hold on. Literally, I haven't built one of these machines since the beginning of this season. So that was what? July? July or August? I don't even remember when the season started. I could make 2 more, right? Do I have all the things? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so we do that. Okay, let's sleep so we don't run into an issue. You also mentioned directionality, but I did like yours, just to be safe. And this is on a server, right? This is your 15. Nice. You did this on a server, Java, Fabric, all that jazz. It is. Okay. And then we need... There's the block that gets pushed. So that's the block that's going to get pushed. And then we need... It'll get pushed from here to this spot here. And then it needs to get pushed back. And then so we want to do this to this to that. Nope. I placed both of these absolutely incorrectly. So we get that. And then we need... So this, like this. Okay, so you got that going on. So there's that thing. And then it's this to this to this to this to this to that. So that'd be flashing, right? And then that. Okay, so the goal is this should get this should stay extended. So hold on, let's try this a couple times. Okay, nope. Boop. So this is pulsing like this, right? This is what you're running into. This piston here is pulsing. I vaguely remember I had to like get this perfectly timed out. I had to do this a few times to get it to stay extended. Come on. Come on. Nope. And this was the version that I made, right? This is exactly how it looked for you? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Maybe it was patched out, but I don't think so. Let's try a couple variations here. Ah, there we go. Oh, wait. Is it order of operation thing? Hold on. Could be order of operation. So if I do this, I do this, I do this, and then I place this, it does that. But if I break this, I put this, and then I place that. Interesting. So it's the side that mattered. So for whatever reason, try flipping the side that the redstone's on, maybe? If directionality matters, then what side it is on could potentially be an issue. See? Like that is extended now. Do I have any more pistons? I don't. But try that real quick. Come back. Let me know if that works. It could be as simple as that kind of a thing. And then remember, it takes like a few tries to actually get... I've thrown my pickaxe. It takes a few tries to actually get that to work. It works. I'll try later. Okay, cool. Yeah, just try switching whatever side... because, right, let me just triple confirm. Because if I do it here, and then I do this, and I do this, and I place it here, that works. But if I do it the opposite direction, boom, 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 and then I go here, and then I go here, and then I place it. Yeah, okay, so it's definitely just, it needs to be, just try swapping the sides. I'm not technical enough in the coding to know why it matters. If it's here, like I don't know enough about it. I don't know why when I do it here it works. Don't know. But it does. Encrypted, how are you doing today, sir? My stuff is back. This guy. I got my shelving back. Let's see here. Okay, we're going through. So, let me put this redstone stuff away, and then we're gonna go get some calcite. I did a little looking for where I might be able to find a bunch of calcite, like those calcite strips that exist, and I found one. Now, whether or not it's been mined, I do not know. That's very possible. It might already be gone. I'm hoping it's good. Let's put some of this stuff away. I feel like I should bring a bed. Oh, wait, hold on. This goes back over there. Because I might be out there for a while. Not bad. Not a lot going on at the moment. Not a lot going on? That could be a good thing. Okay, Alice, what's up, dude? How you doing? Let's put this away. Let's do this and that. And then kind of between projects, so mostly just entertaining myself. Nice. Have you heard or seen a YouTuber? I just found them over the... Well, I don't think I just found them. I found them a bit ago. But he actually just showed off the tripwire hook trick that we were messing with. What is his thing here? NOPQR Red Logic P. Have you heard of Red Logic P? If not, go check them out. They've got some cool, they're like technical videos but dumbed down and really well like explained. And he did one recently that kind of like talked about the tripwire hook we were messing with. Could be better trying to motivate us to do that or anything. Motivation is hard. Motivation is difficult. I want this. Blazer for hire. How you doing, Blazer? How you doing? Could be, but I don't know. I know Melissa wanted Stony Peaks to aid her in stocking the Calcite shop. Well, I'm gonna go look myself, and if it's not there, then I will go purchase Calcite. We're gonna find out. I have the coordinates. It looks like I've watched some of their videos. They got good videos. The newest one is solid going into that stuff. Okay, let me grab a bunch of rockets. I looked on Blue Maps, and it's pretty far away. Well, first I looked on Chunk Base to see where there would be some potential peaks and stuff, and then I looked on Blue Maps, and for whatever reason, it doesn't want to render in. It's like nobody has been there, so or somebody has been there because it shows on Blue Maps, but it's like very much so low res for me, where like other places are high res. It's like I need to do something because I want to get the spiral going, and I need a decent calcite. I'm hoping I could do it. I don't know how this spiral is gonna go. This is gonna be tricky. Question: how much do you like turn-based RPGs? Things Baldur's Gate-ish. Not really. I mean, the only turn-based game I ever, well, I don't know, because technically like Octopath is turn-based RPG. I really liked Octopath. I finished the monorail interior and will be preparing to build the town by the Nether portal. Oh my goodness. That I would love to have that kind of time to do that kind of stuff. I've been barely able to do anything but jump on for streams here and there. I'm gonna be down in the city starting tomorrow for another project. I don't even know how long I'll be gone for. It might be like 4 days. It might be like an entire month. It's one of those like, we're gonna find out when I get there kind of situations. I'm waiting for it to be sleepy time, and then I'm gonna go. I still have to like finish the windows. I did like the one window. And then I stopped. I do like how this window came out though. I think this window's cool. I got to do it over here though. The glass in front of that, it's really good. Because I am more and more tempted to make you play one of my favorite retro games. I'm at 35,000 points, which happens to be turn-based RPG. I mean, I played Octopath. If it's like that, like I was a huge fan of the Civ games back in the day. We're talking like pre-pandemic. I used to play them a lot. Like a lot. Like I would be up till like 3 or 4 in the morning playing against the AI. Okay, so where am I going? 6,759. This way by -9. Okay, so we're basically okay, I'm gonna die before I get there. We're going far this way. Don't look at the whale over there. I probably should do the nether, but this is fine. We're gonna go high up so that we don't accidentally run into any spoilers on the way there. Okay, I think that's high enough. So 6,759. How is my elytra? My elytra's fine. My elytra's doing well. Okay, cool. This is very far. Watch streak reach cast is currently on 25 streams. Whoo! That's a lot of streams. I don't know how things are gonna go after today. We're gonna see with work and stuff. I have no idea. It's starting to get to that time of year again. Summers get kind of slammed. I've been super happy that I've been able to stream for a good portion of April. How we doing? 1,000 blocks away. I go far. This is going to be so far. And I'm going to be sad if this is all dug up. I'm hoping it's like far enough. That was another thing I was looking for. That like, I look over here because this is where the chat is. I keep forgetting. I have a camera right there now. Is it weird to look into the camera like this or versus this? Does anybody even watch, or are we just listening? Could be just a listening thing. I don't know. So yeah, I'm hoping by going far enough out there, we still got plenty. And the elytra is doing well. This is good. We're at 2,000 and counting. I had to put the AC back in the window because it's a nice day out. Just getting up there. We're almost at 72. I got a fresh cut, by the way. Very happy about this. Went on Sunday. I hadn't gotten a haircut since November? September, November? Sometime last fall. It's been a hot minute. It was getting bad. It was getting real long. I was starting to curl in the back. Much happier now. Needed that. Needed that little trim up. Advancement made. Oh, look at that. I have passed a warm ocean biome, apparently. Up here in the Himalayas. Wow. There's a desert below. I'm so high. How high is this desert mountain? This looks insane. We're going to take a quick pit stop. I'm curious. This is a very tall desert mountain. 172. Dang. That is... that's tall. Oh! Whoops. Don't know what happened there. Giant mangrove biome. I don't think anybody's been out this way. I think I'm gonna be fine. We're gonna fly a little lower just so I can kind of keep an eye on things. This is really far out there. Do you remember that mountain? Okay. Maybe people have been out here. I spoke too soon. And what is this mangrove biome? This goes on and on. Wow. Some big old biomes out here. 4,000. What are we at? Okay, we got another 2 to go. And we could start pitching a little bit this way. You've explored a lot? Okay. Fair enough. I have not gotten very far. I think the furthest I've gotten is like the mountain range a little bit past the shopping district. I have not gotten super far. Look at that boat. That boat is like multi-woods. Wait, was that boat like seriously that many different kind of woods? Is that because it's split between biomes? What the heck? Jungle, spruce, dark oak, and oak? Are you kidding? What is... Am I losing it? But not since the second or third expansion? Okay, so it's been a minute. This boat is like a weird amalgamation. Okay, has anybody been here? Nobody's been here. I will take the emeralds. You've never seen that before? I've never seen this before either. I didn't even know this was possible. This is insane. This has to be like a biome border thing. Super weird. That's cool. That's very cool. Oh, the places you'll go when exploring a server. Okay, we keep going. Nobody's built out here at all, so I'm definitely safe to like stay a little low. At some point, I know the trees aren't that great, but I think it would be kind of cool to build in a savanna biome. I like the look of acacia trees if the leaves weren't so gross. You didn't know that could happen either? We've all learned something today then. We have all learned something. Very, very cool though. Isn't that the beauty of Minecraft? There's always something new to find out. Let's see. 6,000 by 9. Oh, wait, hold on. That's snow, not calcite. But that's going to make me sad. Ah! I thought this was the calcite. Oh, no. It's snow. This looked like a calcite strip from Blue Maps. Oh, that makes me so sad. What is that? There's calcite right there. Okay. It's all okay. Acacia trees in a forest cherry biome are beautiful. The leaves are different. See, that's what I'm thinking. Make these, but then put my own leaves in on in that kind of a biome. Here we go. Okay, cool. So we're good. Let's do this, and we'll set a bed, and we shall begin our harvest. You could do like acacia. No, not acacia. What is it? Birch leaves don't change color by the biome too. You could do birch leaves or azalea leaves, but stick with the biome of, you know, this area, so you have that kind of like less saturated grass. There's certain biomes I don't think I will ever build in. Like I would never build in a desert. That will never happen. I don't think I would ever, oh goodness, build in, oh, hey, look at that, emeralds. I don't think I'd ever build in a taiga biome. I really don't like the way the grass looks in a taiga biome. I'm not going to need nearly all of this, but if it's here, I might as well grab it all. Just in case. Just in case. I think calcite, to me, is like the #1 block I wish they would add more things to do with. It infuriates me that I can't do anything with calcite besides leave it in a block form. Like, that's insane that this can't be turned into a wall or a slab or a stair. Like, what the heck? Why would they do that to me? There's not a lot of blocks that's like you can't craft something out of. There really isn't. But calcite, of all the pretty looking blocks in the game, why do that to calcite? Like, is there a technical reason? Is like calcite super fragile, so you can't actually like make anything out of calcite? I don't really know on a technical level what calcite is. Basalt too. What? No, you could do stuff. Well, okay, you incorrect, because you can make smooth basalt out of basalt. It might not change block types, but you can do things with it. And isn't there's another type of basalt too? The basalt that has like the cool ridges on the side. I forget the name of it. Limitations encourages creativity and problem solving. I mean, I agree. I was referring to block types. I see. True. Basalt is a block no matter what. I agree with limitations. What I don't agree with is exemptions. Blackstone. You can make stuff out of blackstone, can't you? Right? You can make stairs out of blackstone. Am I crazy? Yeah, you gotta be able to make stairs out of blackstone. Cause what are aren't bastions like mostly blackstone? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know another block besides, okay, help me with this, because off the top of my head is going to be rough, but besides obsidian, is there another block that only has one state? Even coral has dead coral or dried coral and wet coral. Oh, no. So, come on, what is it? This is what I was talking about. Hold on. We're just going to do a creative world. A dark block with ridges. No. Hold on. I was talking about, because there were two types of basalt. This is what I meant. This one. Polished basalt. So, so there's basalt, smooth basalt, and polished basalt. This was the one I was forgetting. So, basalt has 3 different block types. Obsidian's the only other one that I could think of that only has one. Well, I guess, no, I can't count wool, because in theory, wool is all the different colors. So I don't count wool because it's a bunch of different colors. Like that doesn't work. Amethyst. Okay, okay, you got me. Amethyst. Amethyst is just amethyst. Yes, this is true. I would make one slight argument. You can craft amethyst. And you can craft dripstone blocks. You cannot craft calcite. But no, you're right. Dripstone is a good one. Dripstone you can't do anything else with. And amethyst you can't do anything else with. Dripstone's a really good one. Yeah, that's true. Okay. It does annoy me that both are craftable. It's not like you can craft it. Calcite, though. I guess because it's such a pretty block, I just want to be able to do more stuff with it, you know? I really love the way calcite looks. It's probably, if it had more uses, it would be one of my favorite blocks. Do you guys have a favorite block out of curiosity? I love dried kelp, but that's a craftable. That's a craftable. Dried kelp is cool. I'm a terracotta fan. I love terracotta. I don't build with it a ton, but I'm definitely a fan of the way terracotta looks. There's just something about the subtle texture to it that's nice. Again, I don't count terracotta in this because it's multiple. You can smelt it to get glazed terracotta. It has multiple colors. There's, you know. I like the command block. Okay. I mean, fair. maybe I should say survival obtainable blocks. Because then you could say like, oh, I love the spawner block. That's a great block. I'm going to go until this is full, and then I'll leave the rest behind. Funny that this wasn't actually at the coordinates that I looked for, but like pretty close. I have so many blocks I love. How can I choose? I don't know. I feel like, you know, you got to have a favorite. And it doesn't have to be, like I said, one that you build with a lot. Block type is shelf. Favorite block is bamboo. Okay, you love the shelves. You're a shelf fan. I have not done much with shelves. I like the look of them, but I really haven't actually built too much with them yet. But I haven't been doing too many detailed stuff. I want to get the spiral done today. It's going to be difficult. Because I then, whenever I can stream next, want to work on like finishing up the top of the lighthouse. I'd love to get that lighthouse done. I feel like it would be cool to have, you know, I want this matching on the other side. Moss or mangrove, maybe? Moss is a good one. Moss is a great block. Moss is an absolutely fantastic block. I would definitely give you that one. For pure visual, I don't know. Something about the texture of the terracotta has always gotten me. Especially like the cyan terracotta. It's a nice looking thing. This is cool. This is cool. Have you guys seen the posts about like people wanting them to put calcite in the sulfur caves is another way to get calcite? I don't know how I feel about it. I like the look that some people have mocked up, but I could also be persuaded for something else. I'm not a fan of how it looks with the what is it, the granite mixed in right now. I do love glazed terracotta. Glazed terracotta is so interesting. I don't know the last time they've added such a intense looking block to the game since glazed terracotta. I would say maybe the amethyst. That's a pretty intense one. But not as intense as some of those glazed terracotta blocks. Like the magenta glazed terracotta. I can't imagine a block like that getting added to the game today. That thing was that's a very interesting block. My favorite color palette is Deep Slate, Acacia, and Tough. Oh, Tough is a good block. Since they added all the varieties of Tough, that would probably be in my top 3. I do love the look of Tough. That was one for a while where you couldn't do anything with, right? And they changed that. Maybe Calcite will get the makeover. I can't decide on a favorite block. I'm surprised you just didn't say the redstone block. Or an observer or something. Oh, my lighting is trash right now. Hold on. Let me open this up a little. Put a little more ambience on my face. I don't want to go too crazy. I don't want to go get a light or anything. I do like to sit and look at observers. I love to sit and look and ponder, when I place this, which way is it going to face? Because I can never remember. Favorite block palettes? I'm telling you. Yeah, I couldn't give you a favorite block palette because I think for me it really just 100% depends on what I'm building. You know, I'm a big fan of the teal and orange look, but that's like because I'm in the film industry and we use that so much. Is it raining? It's raining now. I like the face of them the best, I think. Out of all the blocks that have faces, you like the face of the observer the best? How many blocks in the game have faces? You have the observer, the dropper, the dispenser, the autocrafter, all of you. Well, okay. We're talking, again, base game, survival, no mods. Keeping it vanilla. I love the teal and orange. I've used it so much. It was like, I think everybody in college when I was going to film school, like color graded their films in that teal and orange look. It's so like the thing. That complementary colors. Black Zone Sandstone, they have faces? They do? Like chiseled? Are there chiseled varieties? That's the only thing I could think of where they would have faces. Admittedly, I don't like using mods all much. There's one mod that I have to love thoroughly that I wish was best in the games that makes it much more interesting. What mod is that? Yes, the chiseled. I did not think of those. I definitely forgot about the chiseled ones. I do like clay blocks too. I just don't find the reason to use them that much. Oh, they have a really subtle blue to them that I like. They have a nice blue. They would be good to be able to have more uses than just the blue. Well, I guess they technically have more uses because you can smelt a clay block. You smelt the clay block to get the terracotta. So, yeah. But as a block, you can't do anything with it. Wow, that is a very, look at that. Talking about like the blue and orange, teal and orange sunset through the rain clouds with the shadow cast in the distance. Magnificent. Magnifique. Did I finish my drink already? Oh my goodness. Very good. Farmer's Delight expands farming and adds cooking to the game. I'm going to make dishes that are better than golden carrots, with some even able to give you buffs. It would be interesting if they added more, like, buff cooking options to the game in general. I wonder if they would do that. That seems like an easy drop for them to do. Like some sort of cooking drop, you know? A more food drop. I could see them doing that one day. As long as it doesn't, like, severely do anything to the base game. The plants thing is insane. What, like, you make this sniff? I'm still very upset about the sniffer. You make an animal in the game that sole purpose is to find plants, and you only give him 2 plants to find. What is wrong with you? Are you kidding me? And then you have an update where you come out with a new type of plant, and it's not, you can't even have the sniffer find it. It's just, you just craft it. It's just simple. It should be a magical freaking thing. It stops animals from growing. It should have been a magical thing. Not magical, but like a historic or prehistoric or whatever we're calling the sniffer's time period thing. Ugh. Aggravated. Aggravated about that. That never should have been allowed to happen. Okay, what do you need? What is that? 3 more stacks? Almost out. Might actually fill up. I might actually not fill up the whole thing. Well, we'll see. We will see. I would love the sniffer to get some love. It would be nice. You know, you add this thing to the game. Let's give it some more to do, please. I think everybody thought that when they voted for the sniffer too. I do wish they had more use. Yes, they really should have. I think everybody really thought that this was going to be the perfect way for them to get more plants into the game. And did they do that? No. They did not. They hurt all of us. Okay, cool. Is there any more on the other side? Or did I get it all? Did I not fill up the thing here? We're going for cheaty cam here. Wow. Does it spawn inside this thing? Probably not, right? Okay, I guess that's where we're going. Farmer's Delight is my favorite mod, considering that farming and supplying other players with food in multiplayer is my favorite thing to do. It really helps with that. Unfortunately, golden carrots from villagers are meta. Yeah. Yeah, for the base game for sure. You know, highest saturation. What are you going to do? Okay. I mean, we didn't do too bad. That's a decent amount. Which way is home? This way? I think we go this way. And then a little bit this way? Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. We go home. I guess we'll stay low for now. But when we start to hit like 3,000 blocks, we'll go up. And I'm at like -100, I think. Badlands. This is the first time I've been to a Badlands. Are you for real? Oh my goodness. Where is, hold on. I want to, this is, nope, that's the wrong way. Okay. We've gone too far. There we go. Straight this way. And how is my elytra? My elytra is grand. Okay. Beautiful. We head home. And then we see how terribly I can make a spiral, because I don't have much confidence in my ability to do this. I'm like, part of me is thinking I try and do it on the outside, but then I think the dimensions are going to be super far off. Like, I do it around the edges and then I just suck the whole thing in, but I don't think that's going to work the way I want it to in my brain. Then my other idea was like try and do it on the ground first. This is clearly one of those times where I should do it in Axiom or creative mode, but and I think I said on stream the other day I was going to do it in creative, but I don't want to. I want to figure it out in survival. I want to try it in survival. There's a nether portal here. Do we see if this goes to the roof? Quick detour. Let's see where this takes us. If somebody put this on the roof, I am just taking the roof home. Okay. Okay, we're not going this way. I do not want to be in a Crimson Forest. Crimson Forest equals scary. We continue flying. That's pretty far out here. That is pretty dang far out here. Okay, I've gone too far this way. Look at all that mud. I could use that mud. Oh, no, I was going to say mud's one of those blocks, but nope. You can dry mud and do all the stuff with dried mud. Oh, well. Added 2 new words that are websites to the blocked word list. Excellent. Never stops, those stupid bots. So annoying. So annoying. Okay, I think I'm going to start going up a little bit because we're getting close to home. And I was at like negative 1,000 or something. Negative 800. We'll descend again at 0 because I feel like that's getting close to my own base. And I think I got to go a couple clicks this way. Negative 100-ish. Negative 160-ish. I feel like it's negative 160 by negative 800-ish. A lot of ishes. I don't remember. I don't know the coordinates to my home. I don't have any of that stuff memorized. Oh well, it's fine. As long as I don't know if there's any spoilers to be spoiled, but I just want to be, I'll be a little bit safe about it. Excellent. Okay, so 1,000. I think I'm going to use the calcite to start to get this spiral in there. Okay, now we're going to start going down. And then we'll I don't know how thick it should be either. Maybe I should go. No. We'll feel it. Okay, I'm flying at 500 feet and my game just crashed. How screwed am I here? What just happened? I don't know why that just crashed. This could be bad. Will it put me on the ground? Okay, I'm still flying. Okay, there's the whale tail. Okay, we're close to home then. There's no way of not spoiling that. It's literally on the other side of my mountain. Okay, I am at negative 100, not negative 1,000. Okay, cool. I mean, from like back here, I'm pretty sure you could see the whale tail. Okay, great. So let's try and here, I'm going to put this bed away. I should put this bed like, over somewhere. It's just, wow, I got crap everywhere, huh? There, spawn, reset just in case. I don't want to accidentally die in and out like all the way where we were. Sure, let's see here. Let's put a bunch of this in my inventory. Where do I start from? Where should this spiral start from? The bottom, I would assume, right? So, be weird if it starts from the corner? Like that? Okay, this is my initial idea. Just one block up each time? I need scaffolding. This is going to be difficult without scaffolding. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let's see if I have some scaffolding somewhere. That's a stack. How did I only grab one? Oh, there was just one extra. Okay, I see. Weird that like that split up that way. Let's sleep first. Ow. From here, I don't know how I feel about this. This is where like stairs would help to like make this transition better. Is it weird that 1832 is the tick for when you could sleep? Seems so arbitrary. Not 1830, not 18, not 19. 18 minutes and 32 seconds. Very strange. Okay, so this is what we're going to try and do. We're just going to go up and over 1 on each of the corners of the circle. And we'll take it up to the roof and see how it does. So this one would be here. Okie dokie. And this would be here. I saw the green on the floor and I'm like, oh my god, why is there a creeper in there? And then this would be here. This is totally just a guess. This could look like the worst thing ever. 1, 2, boop, boop. Nope, nope, that's all wrong. We want to do boop, boop, and boop, boop. I think, oh, geez. Having to, like, figure out where it would wrap around to is gonna be a thing. Oh, I'm gonna need way more scaffolding. Okay, that's fine. And then this comes up 1 to here. And then 1 to here. And here. And then 1 to here. Okay, does that look like trash? It's very thin, which I'm not surprised about. Okay, let's try doing 2 thick and see what that looks like. I also don't know how tight of a spiral to do. This is all very, you know, try it out kind of a thing. Boop, boop, boop. And there. My gut is telling me it's going to want to be 3. Potentially. And there. There. And there. Okay, how does that look? Still kind of thin. Right? Let's try 3. And then we'll... Oh, 3 is nice because of where it lands. It'll be easier to kind of go around. Boop. I'm gonna need some serious advice on this in a second. Oh god. Okay. And I think what I'll do is I'll you know, this is my thought process on this. Then maybe I'll go see the other one just to make sure it's not terrible. But I feel like this is probably going to be the way to do it. That feels pretty good. Maybe I need to carry it around and see what it looks like with like the two spirals on one side almost. Here, let's go get the bricks that have fallen inside. Okay. I don't want to reference the other one too much, which is why I'm kind of trying to avoid going over there. Oh, it's funky from the inside. So, ooh, that's going to be a little tricky with the roof. But you know what? What I can do to, like, help figure it out. So, in theory, this and this block are the same. So, this would be 1, 2, 3, right? So, then this would be... oh, no. Yes? No. Because this is 3 wide. So this would stay there. And this would stay there. Right? Yeah, because it's 3 wide like that. And then it would go to there, but that's not a circle. Oh, but it would be 1, 2, 3. This is going to be very tricky. I've made this difficult. Okay. Cool. There's probably a way smarter way to do this. And then hold on. My brain is struggling. It definitely would not get up to there. It goes one above this. So that is 1, 2, 3. Right. And then it would go 1, 2, 3 on the next level. So that's that. That's that one. This one would be the same here. So this wouldn't be there. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to follow this around. This is 2. Maybe this would be better to do on the outside. Hold on. Hold on. Ah! I knew this would be hard. I didn't realize how hard this was going to be. Okay. Here, right? So this would still be, the top of this would be here. So this is, what block is this? This is 78. So this whole thing would stay at 78 for a top block. Then this would be 79, so we wouldn't see that. For the, no, would it be the 79? Because it's one higher. So 78, 79, 80, we wouldn't see it there. 81, 81, 82, all around, 83, all around, 84, 85, 84. So technically, we would see this block here, 84, and then this would be 85. So we would see these 3 blocks. Is that right? Did I do that right? It's hard in my brain, but I think that's correct. I'm hoping I did that right. I'm doing it mathematically, which sometimes like doesn't look good. But we'll see. We'll see where this lands. Interesting. I feel my initial feels are it's probably not tight enough of a spiral doing it this way. But let's get this side done so we can give it an honest estimation here. So this would be like this. And then this one would be 1 up from that. Oh, I don't have enough room to get over there. Can I? No, okay. We're okay. Feels. Well, my voice went for a second there. I almost went goofy. Feels too separated, right? Just from where it is currently. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on, this needs to be that. Okay. Boop. Cool. Let's grab this. Grab this. Okay. So yeah, my initial feelings. Step back here. Is too much of a gap between? And I don't know if this is too thin and if that's the problem. Like maybe it needs to be, oh, I love the fact that this has this glow around. Like maybe it needs to be like 4 deep or 5. The spiral. I don't hate the spiral shape though. It's not terrible. Okay, let's sleep. And let's we'll do, I want to do that front facing 3 so that way like I have a solid thing to look at, because right here this is driving me crazy. What's the best way to do this? Maybe I can jump up there and slap a block. So if I do this, no, okay, we're just gonna not do that at all. Okay, it's fine. We'll scaffold up from here. Hopefully I can get up there. If anybody knows a better way to do this, let me know. I am purely, this is purely guesswork. Okay, so it's definitely there, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Roughly that. And then if we fly out and take a look at it from the side. Why am I going through the little door? There's a giant window that doesn't have anything in it right now. Oh, don't break the crop. Okay, cool. It looks thin, right? Like that. These look thin. Okay, let's go check out. Yeah, those are way thicker. Okay. Yeah. So the first thing I'm noticing is it's almost even. I wonder how thick these are, though. Comparatively, my light tower is very different. I don't want to match. I definitely don't want to match. Oh, and did they do it the same way? Oh, no, they went up. Interesting. They went up quite a bit more than I did. Their curve is so much nicer than my curve right now. I think I want to stick with my curve and see what happens, but I do think I need to math out how thick it should be. I think I did it right with 1 block. They go up a little bit steeper. I don't know how they determined that, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to do some math and count how many blocks are in between this row and this row. So 1, this is not going to be easy doing this way. Let's do it like this. 72 to 84. Oh, that's Melissa's slice house. She did a great job with it. I don't know how she got the curve. I'm kind of making the curve up. We'll see how it goes for me. I'm definitely doing it a little bit differently. I think looking at it, the only thing that I do agree with that I want to do better on mine is the thickness of these needs to be, it's kind of like this, the space here is too thick. It needs to be like the same thickness as the white. So if this is 72 to 84, that's 12 blocks. It needs to almost be like 6 and 6. So 6 white, 6 red, 6 white. I don't know if that maths correctly. I have a pillager group over there. I don't think they're going to come and get me, but they're making me nervous. Oh my God. These had to go all the way down here. I think it was purely off a reference photo. Getting that curve that good off of a reference photo is insane. That is like next level. I'm purely guessing with how to do the curve right now. I'm just going up by 1 each level. And now we're going to try, if I increase this by 3 up and increase that by 3 down, that would take what's 12 to 6. That would be 6, 6, 6, and 6. And that's kind of what I'm hoping to do. And see if if it looks better with that kind of a thickness. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's kind of like what my current brain is telling me to do. So that was, oh wait, hold on. That was 3 from there. So 1, 2, 3. Would that change the curve though? I think that would... Oh, interesting. That does... So all that would do is increase where this spiral goes up. We don't want to do that. We want the spiral tighter to do that. So we want it to go... We want it to... So right now it's like stretched like this. We want to compress the spiral so that if it's 6 around, I need it to... Maybe I need to do this from the top. Maybe this would be easier from the top, actually. Okay, hold on. Let's start at the top. It will widen out just due to the nature of this. But let's start here. So we'll start with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. So we have that, right? And then what I want to do is... Ideally, I want 6 blocks of red. 1, 2, 3. Woo. Okay, hold on. Let's get down here a little bit more. Can I? Oh, j'entends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we want to get down even further. So like, you know, I'm realizing something, and I'm going to explain it in a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that's the distance we want to go in between each of these. You want to want to come along with me for a ride? Hey, buddy. It's your time to shine. Will you, if I do, hold on. No. How do I use this thing? I'm going to go here. Hold on. I gotta back up. No, I don't know how to use it. But I feel like this is the way to do this. Can I? Oh God, I'm gonna have to like detach it from the ground and then right click on it real quick. Let me jump. Let me fly. Okay, we fly. Space up? Yeah, okay, cool. So that's the distance. So we have to match. We're gonna go, the spiral's gonna have to go down. The top of this meets the top of that. So whatever we do, we gotta maybe the bottom would be easier to start. Okay, let's math this out a little bit here. So oh right, I can't. I was gonna do control to get up. So if it's gonna loop around like that, we're gonna just do by ones, and I really want to hit control to get off of this thing to come down. We're gonna do by ones. I know I wasn't gonna do this on the outside, but I think for figuring out the arc of this, it's gonna be best. So I'm not sure what role exactly gives me the permission, but turns out the one of the Twitch roles either headmount or allows me to edit VIPs. If you can figure it out, let me know. Boop. Okay, so this is already too low, right? So it's definitely not 1 block. to get to there. So let's try 2 blocks. So we do there, and then we do 1, 2. This is probably the stupidest way to do that. To do what I'm doing. 1. Well, hold on. This would actually be 1, 2, right? So it's 2, 2, 2. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, this is so difficult. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Is this kind of working? It might not be like an even number. This is probably pretty silly, huh? And then it technically goes down. Ew. Okay, I think I might have got it actually. Okay, we need to sleep, but I'm worried about this guy getting away. So here we go. You know what? I could just fly up to him, right? Yeah. I am not entirely sure which one it is because I have moderator, head moderator, and another channel. So ladder, maybe head. But again, not 100% sure on that. I don't know. I haven't messed with it enough. Okay, let's fly back up there. You come here. Okay, so I think it's 2. We're gonna try putting it in and seeing what happens. I have feelings, but they might not be valid, so we're going on an adventure together. After I do this, I will go down and pick all this up. I think like that. Then we can get rid of these. And then this is 2. This was probably the stupidest way I could have done this. And then this is 2. This is going to be off now because this should be 2. I'm off by 1 somewhere. And then oh no, am I? Yeah, where did I go wrong? 2, 2, 2, 2. I don't know where I went wrong. This is gonna be tricksy. Boop boop. Maybe it'll fix itself. Maybe it'll be okay. Like there? Did that fix it? I think it fixed it here. Okay, cool. Boop boop. And then this goes here and here. And then this goes here and here. And then this would be the 2 here. Okay. Well, on a technical level, I think that is correct. I'm struggling to get the block. My guy is getting stuck. Okay. I want the blocks. Give me the blocks. Well, I asked to activate link protection in the other chat and moderating since bots now send links again. And I had VIP a regular, so they couldn't continue sending links since mods and VIPs are exempt. From sending mods and VIPs are yeah, exempt from sending links. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna look right, but I think we're on the right track. Let's fill it in based off of this concept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This will be interesting. I feel like I should go down there because I have a feeling I have like a bunch of blocks. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. On the ground that I need to go pick up. Okay, you hang out up here for a second. We're going to just circle around and see maybe on here. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's grab this, grab this. I got a bunch of stuff falling over here. Is it all on the inside? Same thing over here. So that curve might be perfect. And we just take that all the way down to the bottom. And maybe, by some magical chance, it'll be great. Where is my guy? Hi. If this is not... am I controlling you? What's happening? And well, it turns out I was able to do that. Advantage as long as one VIP says I can quickly VIP and un-VIP to allow people to send links, assuming I have permission. Oh, that's an interesting way to do it. I will look into that later. I think all the VIP roles on my channel might be filled, but I don't know. Okay, so the boop. Man, if this does it, then not as crazy as I was worried it might be. 1, 2. I really thought this was... I thought I was going to have to do this like 3 or 4 times to get this right. 8 out of 10, I believe. Okay, cool. Then we'll leave it at that. And we will leave it at that. Yep, that's not... Nope, none of those are being placed correctly. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. So it's just a 2 and 2 curve coming down, which is great. Now, the only thing that I do worry about is when it's thicker, that might not maintain the whole way down. Oops. Like, theoretically, it just works at the top, I think. Oh, please go up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great. But I guess as long as we, like, attempt to maintain the same space between it, it should feel fine. The curve, the distance of each drop might just change a little bit the thicker it gets, I believe. This is wrong. That needs to be that. Yes. Oh, also, is it possible to have the head moderator and moderator role at the same time? And also, it is possible that moderator do the same thing. And in some chats, it shows both badges at once, so I can dual wield hammer and sword. Interesting. That's kind of fun. Boop, boop. Here we go. I'm almost to the other side. I'm very curious to see how this is going to look. We will go rescue all of this brick in a minute. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Wow. I'm losing it. Here we go. Right, that is one lower there. Woo-wee. And then we go here, right? Boop, boop. Okay. Will this work? Have we done something? I really hope it looks good. And then I'm going to have to like figure... I feel like I should almost do this after every drop. Like find the curvature every drop. You know, use the markers from the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just because of how thicker it's going to get. And I feel like I've been up here for 5 minutes and that a lot of stuff is already despawning. I'm not sure though. Oh boy. 1, 2. Ah! Oh my goodness. I feel like this guy is drifting whenever I look left and right instead of just standing still. Wait, would this have been easier if I was standing up as opposed to sitting on it? Probably not, because then I couldn't control it as much. Has anybody perfected, like the art of using a gas to build with? Because I definitely haven't. But this is the perfect opportunity to use it. There, and then here, right? I think happy gas with Joy-Con drift. That's what it feels like. Like the gas looks in whatever direction I look, which makes sense, but it really throws me off when I'm placing blocks because I feel like there's just this extra little oomph. Okay, and then, well, it met up perfectly down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I think that's pretty good. I'm holding shift. That doesn't do anything when on this, right? I really could use like 10% more speed with this knucklehead. Give me that. I have no idea. I have no clue. Let's get the stuff from in here. Again, I continue to forget that there's better ways to do that. How much of this has fallen in the lava? Of all the sides that I did not, cover up, this would be the side that I should have. Oh well, whatever. Okay. Do we sleep? Okay, I gotta use the restroom real quick. I'm gonna log out so it doesn't go crazy. I will be right back. 1 sec. You can Okay, I'm back. So, a little bit of a story here for you. I forgot to tell you guys about this. I went to a pinball tournament yesterday. I'm not a big pinball player. I don't think I've touched a pinball machine in like 10 years. But my cousin is into it, and she invited us to go. So, like, we got a group of people to go to this pinball tournament. It was fun. I was terrible at it, which is fine. But it was a good time. I definitely enjoyed it. It feels to me like a very RNG based thing. I mean, there's a little bit of skill for sure. A what tournament? Pinball? A pinball tournament. Okay, so let's pinball. Do you know what pinball is? Do you call it something different? Oh, maybe you call it something different. Hold on, let's do this. Pinball machine. The thing Joe Hill's built in this. What do you call this? Pinball. You know what pinball is. Okay. Well, they have tournaments for pinball in the States. We're gonna what are we gonna do here? We're gonna do the thing where we figure this out mathematically again. I was just surprised that there are tournaments of it. Oh yeah. There are tournaments of it. The people who organize this thing, they take it very seriously. It was intense. But it was cool. It was cool to see. Like, just to give you an idea of like how serious the people who like organize this are. So like I was getting like 10 million. Oh, by the way, this is the one of the machines. You would love this, Chaos. It was a Pokemon pinball machine. It's very cool. So on the Pokemon pinball machine, I was getting like 9, 10, 11 million points. The person who organized it got 160 million points. The clouds just came in. Crazy point difference. I was getting trounced. And that was kind of like, I was obviously the lower end, not having played in years, but it was very cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the top of the next one would be here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. I was just curious because I love competition and I wanted to host a tournament recently, but lacked exactly one player. There was how many people were there? There was like 15 people playing. So, you know, fairly decent turnout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 15 people, and we took up the place had like, I don't know, 7 machines, and we like had 4 of them that was dedicated to the people who were playing the tournament. Okay, so we want to connect the bottom again, right? I think that's the best way to do it. So let's try. I think it'll be easier for my brain to actually put this in to not screw it up. So we're going to try doing it inside. We have enough blocks now that if I screw it up, it's fine. We're going to do 2s again and see where it lines up. It might need to be like 2, 3, 2, 3, like some sort of pattern. I had 7 players and needed 8. It was such a unique and cool tournament format too. Yeah, they advertised on, so we have this place called the Hudson. The heck is it called? Is it just the Hudson Valley Arcade? Hudson Valley Arcade or something like that. Anyway, so they hosted it. This place does a bunch of like events that get hosted there, and so they like publicized it at the location. They had like a web portal where they just put everybody's name into it, and it auto created brackets and stuff, and then on each machine they ranked it by first, second, third, and fourth, and then it kept track of the number of points you got based on the placement you got on that machine. Okay, so this shows us that this is off by 2. So we're going to try doing this in, I don't know, this is going to have to be a little bit of a different spread then, because we want to be here. So let's try this. So let's try 3. We're only 2 off, so let's try 3 on this side and see what that does. 3 on the 2 front sides. Boop. Right, like that, and then boop, like this. Or I guess, yeah, I guess we would only want it on the 2 sides. So 3 there, 2, 2, 2. I don't know if this is right at all. I have no idea. Boop. I will read that in a second once I get this. I'm just worried about stuff despawning, so I want to get this round. Boop, boop. So there, 2. And then here, 2, 1, 2, and we'll do 3. So we'll do 3 there. And then this would be 2, and then like that. Hopefully this makes sense. It's throwing the curve off slightly, but not. I'm hoping I'm doing it in such a sparing way that it doesn't feel aggressive, but it's tricky. And then this would come up to here, boop, boop, like that, and then to here, and I have a feeling, Lockstock, I know exactly what game it is, because I feel like I've been seeing you play it on Steam. Is it the magic brewing one with the potion brewing thing? Okay, so that curve is not quite right, because then this would go here and this would be too high. Alchemy Factory, yep. I've been seeing you play that on Steam. I actually recommended that one to her. I saw that and I told her about it. There's a couple games I've been trying to get her to play lately, but she's in the middle of a game right now. There's this like My Time series. There's like My Time at Portlandia, My Time at like Sandrock. It's kind of like a Stardew Valley but 3D-esque game that it's a very cozy game. She's been into the cozy games lately. So she's been all about that. But I have a feeling she would rock it at the Alchemy Factory game. I saw an article about it a while ago because it was on Steam, and then there was some issue with like music copyright or something, and it got pulled for a little bit, and then it got added back to Steam. There's something like that. But I'm guessing you're having fun with it then. Seems like you've been playing it a lot. I've actually been playing this game called Enshrouded. That's been like mine that I've been messing around with lately. Because it's got like, a lot of PvE, which is fun. But I'm also really digging. It's got a nice building mechanic to it, which I've been loving. It's been good. Okay, so I need this to be up by 1 more. So how can we do that? It's like a 1 odd number off. And I feel like the cheapest way to do it is here. Like this. And then this all comes up. But it probably needs to come up by 2. Hold on, we need to sleep before we have an issue here. Hope you're doing well, Lockstock. Hope things are going good. I'm almost crashed. Everyone who plays it says it's 10 times better than Satisfactory, even though it's like 1/10 the scale Satisfactory. Well, okay, so one of the things that it needs to have, and if it doesn't, I don't think I'll be able to get Vic to like it, and this was something I didn't understand, was like the creative building. Because that is a reason me and Vicky both play a lot of the games we do, is like we can get very creative with the base-esque building of things. Does this game have that? or is it just about the factory? And speaking of factory games, have you messed with Star Rupture at all? Because that's another like Satisfactory-esque game that I really got into a bit ago. And boop boop and boop boop. Okay, so this would be 2, and this would come up by 1. Okay, it ain't perfect, but I don't think anybody would notice. It's a little bit of a fudge. It's a little bit of a fudge, but I think it's fine. And then we'll keep this by 3. All good. I'm doing good. I'm doing very well. I am headed down to the city tomorrow to work on a little thing, a load-in to a theater, actually, for this week. I don't know if I'm going to be on the show full-time or not yet. They haven't officially said anything to me, which is annoying. But it should be good. The reason I haven't heard anything yet is because it is a theater show. They technically have a separate union for theater people. So they have Local 1, which is all theater guys. So they don't actually know how many ground people they're going to need, which is 52 guys. I'm hoping I get on it full time because it sounds like a really cool project. A movie being shot entirely in a theater sounds like it could be cool. As a former thespian myself and a fan of the theater, I'd love to check it out. But we'll see. Not gonna hold my breath. You know how it goes. Right now I'm just building a lighthouse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Been playing the Minecraft and the Enshrouded. Those have kind of been my 2 games that I've been playing the most lately. Waiting for my message to be read. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the poke. Boop, boop, boop. Several problems. I am not in Hudson. The game I wanted to host a tournament in was not pinball. Oh, okay. I wanted to try out with my friends to keep the average skill as low as possible because my friends are really not that good at the chosen game. What is the chosen game? Yeah, cosmetic building, not so much, but they are going to be adding more visual cosmetics, but the creative side of things from the building the machines, and there are many ways of doing it. So is it more like shapes? Because I know Vicky like really loved shapes from the more, building mechanic satisfactory type games. No, I have been interested in Star Wars, but not played it. It's actually pretty good. Wait, hold on. No, I haven't been. You have not been. Okay. It's like if you took, in a weird way, it's kind of like if you took, Fortnite Save the World and crossed it with Satisfactory. So I don't know. You might dig it if you find yourself looking for a game to try. I didn't spend many hours in it. I think I spent like 40, but for a game of that type to give it 40 hours of my time, I think that says something decent about it. It was fun. Good to know though that they're going to be adding some more cosmetic stuff to that alchemy factory. I think I would probably wait till then to get her to try it. Oh, what has occurred here? Is this where I screwed up? Shoot. Because this would be 4. Oh, interesting. Does this need to be higher than 2, or should I do it on the other side? Hold on. Competitive Pokemon like Generation 5, but it's very unique. That plays over months and has you do. Oh wow, okay, that would be very intense. I like doing one-shot things that are like pretty much one and done. No more games now till winter. That time of year, right? Festival season. Next and first job 33 days and 2 days off. Then yep, it's that time of year. Oh yeah, I mean, That's to be expected. We are seasonal workers. It is very true. Yeah, if I get this job full time, I have the potential to be working straight through till I think September 14th as well. It's like one of those crazy situations, which is why I've been trying to get in as much streaming as possible before then. Oh, I made it. I made that jump. That's exciting. Okay, let's see what I screwed up here. Because I definitely screwed something up. Where's my ghast? Okay, you come here. Come hither. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So it kind of needs it, right? 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. So what I could do, actually, if we do this, we could make this work, and it might actually look more appealing. We do there, and then we bring this one up, and this side's 3. Which is good, because now each of these are 3. Is that going to look too square? I mean, it might, but I think in context it should be fine. I think context is really going to be key. I'm running my first job this year. Got my BS 7909 a few months ago, so I can design and sign off on electrical and be compliant. Oh, so you're like in charge of all the distro now, huh? And all the runs and where they're going and stuff? Ooh, stressful. That's cool though. That in my world is called the rigging gaffer. They're the ones who handle that stuff. Okay, how is this going to work with this? This could be interesting. We're gonna go with it and hope it works fine. The format is called Draft League. It starts with every player drafting 10 Pokemon that only they are allowed to use and that they only can use. Each week you're matched up against a single person and you team build to counter their roster, essentially. I need games to... If it's an IRL game, I need the game to be over in like 2 hours. Kind of how my brain just functions. I can't keep a game... I have a struggling time going longer than that. That's why the pinball tournament was great, because it really was only like, I don't know, we were there from like 4:30 to 6:30. This is the thing. It is not. Yeah. I could see why you might have struggled to get a good group of people. The pinball tournament, you know, you might, something shorter, you might get more people. Got a team, 12 people building it, and I got be boss and deal with clients. Admittedly, someone else has designed it. I just need to deliver the job. Would you ever design? Like, are you hoping to get to the point where you can design that aspect of it? 1, 2. So this is going to be tricksy. I wonder if I should start coming from the other side here, because I don't know. Well, I guess if I do this, right, and then I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. This needs to come up to here. Oh, this is a little crazy, but I guess it makes sense because this is one. Oh, I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like 6. 1. Hold on. Stand by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel like I should do this and cheat it here. 1, 2, 3. I think that looks better transitionally. Okay, let's go sleep and pick up that stuff. Boop. I'm not, the mathematics of how to do this with a base that expands out as you go down just hurts my head. That doesn't look too bad. I feel like this needs to continue upwards, though. Typically those roles go to full-time members of the company, project managers, but starting with baby steps as technically I'm qualified carpenter, not an electrician. Oh, you're not a qualified electrician. Understood. It's not an IRL thing. I don't have IRL friends. It was done with online. Okay, I see. I did not realize it was online only. Even online, unless it's an SMP where I'm like building stuff, I don't think even when we played Civilization as like a group with my friends, it was kind of like we would try and do it in like a night. All these one-shot things. My brain no so good if it's too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. You overestimate the time commitment. I guess so. But been around 15 years, so picked up thing or two. I'm guessing the being in the EU, the licensing to get the electrical side of things, probably not an easy process. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna take this till it's 3, 4. Disappear where the spiral should disappear. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boop, boop, boop. Is this right? 1, 2. I feel like this makes sense because these were every 2. 1, 2. 1. And then 1. How do we feel about this? We're gonna have to blend a little bit more, but this is doing things. I'm digging this. I think this is right. 34 years just for basic domestic electrician. Oh. We get away with so much over here. Like it's insane. We should have to be certified electricians to do the things that we do, but we're not, and it's just gnarly. Okay, let's do this. And we don't have much up here to grab. Okay, cool. So, we need to figure out where the next section of the spiral comes in. Come here. Come here, my happy guest. Come here. Am I on? I'm on. Okay, great. This thing on? Sure. I think knowing that I needed the distance to be exact is what really made this a lot easier. Am I going to be going through this in a weird way? I feel like potentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. Okay. Sear. I probably was a mistake to do it on the flat side, but it's a lot easier for my brain to handle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so same as before. We need to get this bottom to match up over there. Here, we need to replace all of this. Right? No, we don't. Yes, we do. I think I need to replace all this or, oh no. Well, I guess you don't see that block. Or I'm going to lose my mind. That block is not visible, so it does not matter. You have 1 week to build your team for each fight. That doesn't mean that you have to dedicate the entire week to the team building, just that you have that much time to plan for your upcoming fight. Once you and your opponent are ready, you do your match, which takes no longer than 10 to 30 minutes, and that's week 1 done. Then the next week, the next week physically. I understand that aspect of it, but there's a difference between time commitment in time sitting and length of time, and like I need to dedicate time that to a thing that might take like a couple months or weeks. And I feel like it's a lot easier for people to be like, I could do this thing in a day, than it is for people to be like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing in 2 months from now. I can agree to do this. In my opinion. We had this conversation before. You guys don't always use natural or earth, which is crazy to me. Things over here are very lackadaisical. If you ever come to the States to see what we do, it would be fun. It would definitely be fun for you just to witness it for a little bit. Neutral? Wait, hold on. We always use neutral. What are you talking about? We always have a neutral line. Not everything's grounded, but we definitely always have a neutral line. We use neutrals. I can't think of a single situation where we don't. At least in the film world. Neutral, white. Hot, black, red, blue. Green, ground. That's our color scheme. That's our banded color scheme. Camlocks. But sometimes we will skip the ground. I got confused with whether it was neutral or earth that didn't use. Yeah, we definitely use neutral. Sometimes ground gets skipped, which is not ideal. But neutral's blue for you guys. Oh, not here. Neutral white. I mean, fair enough, I suppose. But if you manage to have some time in the week, it's fine. The person that had to drop out is more of a concern of losing interest in. I mean, that's also true too. It's definitely harder to maintain interest of something over, a many week or month span than it is over just one day. I'm pretty sure your electrical systems are set up a bit differently, but yes, for the most part, we have hot, neutral, and ground. Yeah, generally hot, neutral, and ground. There are systems that I've worked on that do not have ground. Anyway, because I knew. No, yeah, definitely not interested in something like that. Oh goodness, I was surprised I was interested at all in the pinball thing. I think the problem here is that guy won't let me get down low enough to the ground. Hello. Boop 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 boo. Okay, here we go. There. This feels better. Having this clean, and then we can go back up. Are you stuck in the scaffolding? Did I get you stuck in the floor? Brown, black, gray, earth, green, and yellow. Whoa. Brown and gray? Who? And black? No. Those colors are way too close together. That's insane. No. Red, black, blue, hot, green, ground, white, neutral. I don't agree with your gray. Earth green, sure. At least we're all on that. And at least one of your legs being black is great. But brown, black, and gray? Terrible. I don't agree. Change it. You change it. In other news, cogs are moving towards me becoming a game designer. Oh, excellent, excellent. I'm glad that you're moving forward with that. Gray and black. How? Are you kidding? Gray and black. Come on. Terrible. Okay, so we're gonna try and bring this down using the same stepping method, and then we'll adjust. Neutral blue sounds better to me. Well, okay, so in home wiring, when it's just 3-wire, it's black, white, and green. So I think it kind of was like an evolution of that, you know? So white in a house has always been neutral, and that's probably why it just maintained. We changed about 20 years ago. Please, we can't deal with changing it. Wait, what was it originally? It hasn't changed since I've been doing it. So I'm curious. Were you guys originally the same colors as us? Okay, this is where it's going to get a little cray-cray. And once again, it is nighttime. We go sleepy sleep. You know what would be a cool feature or a cool command in Minecraft? To be able to change night and day by percentages. I want 5 minutes of night and 15 minutes of day, not 10 and 10. I dislike. Yeah, black, white, and green. Sometimes green is not sheathed. And if there is another hot, it may be red. If there's another hot, it may be red. Yes. How do you know electrical stuff, Blazer? Wait, have we talked about this? I'm now very curious. What do you do? What world do you work in? I feel like we must have talked about this, but I have the memory of an ant, which is probably better. Oh, your dad is an electrician. Okay. I see. I am not certified in anything except for how to use a condor or a lift, but I do have to know this stuff as part of my job. But we're not like allowed to mess with electricity in the home. We what did I screw up here? Oh, this did this. Okay, well, let's get creative here. We're only allowed to do stuff that comes from our generator. But if anything has to get messed with inside the home, we have to hire a certified electrician. Before April 24, 2004, 2006, the old British standard pre-harmonization was 3 phase wires colors red, yellow, blue, with black neutral, and green yellow earth. Oh my goodness. I'm familiar with House Electrical. House Electrical is way easier. I just got the best deal on a new gaming monitor. It's the first one I've ever owned. I've been watching it on clearance at Walmart and dropped $205 to $179. Just got it for $120. Shutters because knob and tube. My first house had knob and tube. I ripped all that crap out. Ooh, stuff is sketch. I don't know how they got away with using that. Is it QHD? What kind of monitor did you get? Okay, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go backwards now and see where we can line this up. I think we're going to have to get funky here. We're going to go 3, 2, and then this is going to come up to be here. 3. And then this is going to come up to here. Oh, wait. So there. 1, 2. And this is going to be 3. Like that. And then this And this will go there. Actually, you know what? Wait, this is already 3, so hold on. So we got to do boop and boop. 1, 2, 3, and then I think I'll do 1, 2 here. Oh, this is not even close to good enough, actually. Hold on. I will look at chat in 1 second. My brain is... There's a lot of things happening in the brain currently. Trying to line this up correctly. 1, 2, 3. I don't mind 3 there. And then we go 3 here. Sure. Yeah, okay. I wonder if it's bad to transition the slope there and not on this layer. I don't think so. Okay. Heck yeah, knob and tube. My house was from 1880, so like I know exactly what you're talking about. The job I'm running, the main stage has got 4 200 kilovolt generators. Wow. The balloon framing is also a concern for fires, but that's a separate issue. So my house had an attic fire. The knob and tube went, and the whole thing went up. Luckily, they didn't declare it a complete loss, but like that stuff is terrifying. I hadn't finished the attic yet. I had just done 2 of it. It's like I'd done 2 of the 3 units that existed in the space. Okay, let's go down and inside and just collect some of this stuff. Brain is braining. That's what happens sometimes. Your brain needs to brain. It's a 32-inch curved monitor. The brand is MSI. MSI is good. I like MSI laptops. Wide color gamut, not quite super familiar with what is the best, but it's better than not having one. I cannot deal without a QHD monitor. It needs to be, I need higher than 1920 by 1080 resolution. 32 is pretty big. I don't use 32-inch monitors. Mine are all 27. I'm a 27-inch monitor guy. I have like 5 monitors in my house for all the different setups, and they're all 27-inch. My favorite used to be Asus monitors. QHD, 144 hertz. Good stuff. Okay, sear. Kind of hard to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Without filling in the next line. But let's do that. Come here, buddy. How are we doing on the calcite? We're doing okay. This is taking up quite a bit more than I expected. If I run out, I'm going to have to go buy some. Okay. Cool. It's going to get a little janky at the top here, but we can make it work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Boop, boop. No! I've been using the TV in the living room. It's 65 inches. Oh my goodness. Is it a 65-inch 4K at least? I would assume. I don't know why you would have anything less than 4K at 65 inches. This is on the same line. So we'll go like here. This is going to have to get a little janky here. And then this will meet up with that. And then this should actually go higher, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not great, especially because some of those houses used to have oil-based heating. Oftentimes those houses have sticky residue from the heating and old fuse box that still was using. The house that I had at least had like the newer type of fuses, not like the old ones that you like screw in. And we had natural gas there. It had already been switched over to natural gas by the time I bought it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. I think we're getting somewhere. Luckily, once we get past this, the pattern should stay the same because this is the last time it expands at the bottom, so that's good. I'll put that there as a bracer block. Oh my gosh, the drift, the gas drift, Tokyo drift, whatever we're calling it, is horrendous. I really don't like that. Oh, I did it again. I look to place the block and then it moves. Just stay. I'll move you with my keyboard if I want you to move. You don't have to drift. Stupid thing. This looks, whoa. Oh, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess it's fine. Email. Je blage. Hold on. Time out. It's the end of the month. Okay, cool. Anyway, so I think once we are good with this stage of the lighthouse, we'll be able to just follow this pattern the rest of the way down, and it should, all click together. Boop, 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 boop. So about 25 years ago, my grandpa died, and I used to play with his coin collection and forgot about it. But 3 weeks ago, I'm sorry to hear that. Your Nan died, and my grandpa left me his coin collection. I had evaluated yesterday. There was 7. Whoa, he's got some old coins in there. That's crazy. How did you look yourself through them? What's the oldest? Cannot sleep. What's the oldest coin? How far back does it go? Where's my happy guest? There you are. Hey, buddy. I feel like I'm going to have to make another lead. Oh, you're injured. You have an injury. How'd you get injured? Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1671. Wow. Okay, what is going on here? Oh, right. That's crazy. That's really crazy. I guess over there you're probably more likely to get older stuff like that than you would be here, because technically, I mean, I guess we probably have your currency over here, but our currency 1776, I don't know when the first dollar was minted, but we don't have old stuff like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool, there we go. And here we go. I am pretty confident I'm going to have enough calcite at this point, looking at the current situation. I don't know why, but the air conditioner just shot up in intensity. Feels like it's struggling a little bit. I don't know why. It's not that hot outside. Alexa, what's the temperature outside? 72? It's not that hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is good. Tonight we're going back to game night. Haven't been in a hot minute. Looking forward to that. Curious to see how it's gonna go. I can't stay too late because I gotta get up early to get into the city tomorrow. I don't know what to do with it. Keep it or sell it. I could put deposit on a house with that. I mean, I would keep it until you're actually in a place that you're ready to spend it, if that makes sense. If you're ready to go, sell it. If you're gotta find a house first, don't sell it. If you need another year of work before getting a house, hold on to it. Sounds like you're gonna have a pretty good pretty good summer. Maybe get that extra cash on the summer circuit this year, and then maybe consider it. I generally try and hold on to whatever that kind of stuff I have until I'm like ready to pull the trigger on an investment of something. I just no need to sell it until the last minute. Unless it's like a house where it's going to take like a while to sell, if it's something that I don't know anything about coins or anything, but if it's like this person, somebody would buy it from you like tomorrow, then hold on to it. If it's going to take like 2 months to sell it, then evaluate based off of how long that would take. My personal opinion, which means nothing. I am not a financial advisor. Full disclosure. Okay. I mean, sure. It's a little harsh where the transition size happens, but I think that's good looking. Obviously, it's going to need texture. We're going to get some quartz in there. We're going to get some pale oak in there, but otherwise I think we're in a good spot. Okay, sure. Let's see here. So keeping this pattern going. 1, 2. So we want to go. I've been saving last few years, so I'm close to building a viable deposit. But with that, I'm sorted. But yeah, not going to rush into things. Totally. Rushing into things is a fool's errand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would be the bottom of this one. Okay, and then we just kind of, I think I'm going to follow it. I'm bumping into the house here a little bit, but we're going to follow it backwards. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Oh, goodness. Am I not going to be able to reach? Here, we'll just go from the roof for these first couple. So this is level. And then this goes up here. And then this goes up. And then this goes up. And then this stays level. And now we need my happy gas. I like that it doesn't wander too far from me. And I could just easily pop on him with a rocket. Like, how nice. I do think this was a great mob. This guy, the LA, were probably my 2 favorite mobs that have been released since I started playing the game. They're 2 that I use a lot, I would say. Can't think of any other ones that like I really use that much besides the Happy Gas and the LA. I'll be curious to see if I use Sulfur Boy. Boop boop. Okay, and then your base level, right? Oh wait, hold on. You do something weird though. I could level this out. Right? Yeah, okay, cool. I could level this out here. Boop, boop, boop. No, I can't. No, I definitely cannot. That's wrong. That's all sorts of wrong. This needs to be 1 lower. Needs to be here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then this goes up by 1. I'm going to be so upset if this doesn't actually connect correctly. Hold on. Maybe I should start. I'm lost in the sauce here. Where is this connecting to? What have I done? What is happening? Oh, I'm coming from down here. I'm coming from down there, and I'm trying to reach here. Okay. Something feels wrong. I'm confused. How am I so confused right now? I don't know. I think I just keep doing what I'm doing and hope that it's correct. Yeah. We're gonna go with that. Otherwise I'm having like a mental like I don't understand what I've done here. Let's count the bottom here before we go too crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some of them will have to have 5. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna stay down here. I feel like this is wrong on so many levels. Like I'm about to hit the top of this. And I need to hit the bottom of this. Or am I supposed to hit the top of this? Oh, my brain. Right, need to shoot off, but catch you later, dude. This is... I am beyond confused. This is the top of the next one. So this is actually going to the top of this one. We're fine. Okay. I don't know why that was like such a struggle. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do there. And then this will be 1, 2. And that lines up with that. Okay. Hawkadoke. I think because I did the bottom of every other one, I was just like I was thrown for a loop. How are we doing on time? I got an hour. You think I could finish this as an hour? I don't know. We don't have as much calcite left as I thought. I might have to go to the shopping district. I'm using way more calcite than I was expecting to. Because, like, this being half calcite, not something I saw coming. Oh, where are you? Come here. Come here, friend. Okay. I'm going to walk off of it. I'm not riding it. Okay, we're okay. So, yeah. So, I need to go down now. I'm going the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's fine. Cool. Okay. It's getting there. And then this needs to come down 5. I have it. I have it. We're okay. It's going to be tricky when I have to do this going through the building. But because I know that it's supposed to be 6 block gaps, I think we'll be okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to have enough of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully there's a decent amount of calcite to purchase if I need it. Potentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this whole thing. Okay. This definitely, like, finding the curve. Not easy. Not easy. I give Melissa props for being able to build it as clean as she did. This was a struggle and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to run into the roof already, aren't I? On the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Figuring this out on stream probably wasn't the best idea, but like it's kind of fun to see the process, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 3 fur. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. Whew. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All those bricks, I spent all the other day doing all of this work to get those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna be running into this. 1, 2. Here, I think I could get it from here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to tie him up soon. I think we're getting to that point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is going into the building now. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're making progress though, because this is a lot cleaner. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would on the inside be different. Okay. So this is all just going to the bottom now. Cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Great. Going around is going to be tricksy. Ooh, I want that. Okay. And I want to pick up this. Cool. And all this come with me. Cool. I'll just fly back up to the roof. There's so many floating blocks in the roof. Strange. Okay. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Yeah, these are all just kind of going to be hidden. Whoa, whoa, hey, yo. Hi, how you doing? We're okay. Cool. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot. This one I'll see, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. And then, of course, these ones will be... Oh, wait, hold on. This goes down by 1. Ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But at least we'll see it on the roof side here. Cool. Hi. Thank you. Cool. This calcite in there, if we need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, I only have a stack left, so that's gonna be tricky. Where'd my happy gas go? Do I want to try and use it down here? I kind of do. Where's my happy gas? Well, let's fly away. There it is. Come here, buddy. We're going on a mission. We're going over this way. And we're going to grab this. I think it was fine going from the top, and maybe that'll even be easier. Just continuing down. Just to follow it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just build the whole thing now. Since it's just, following the same pattern line, we don't have to worry about height adjustments. These 3 are all the same, right? So these all come from here. Oh, hey, you know what? At least I know how to do this now. Like if I ever want to build a lighthouse again, I now have an understanding of how to do the spiral. I know how to do the spiral. I know how to do the proportions correctly. I've learned some things, and learning is fun. Running out of calcite is not fun. But that's going to happen soon. Unless I might have some more in the chest down there, actually. We might be fine. It would be crazy if I used all of the calcite I got, right? I mean, I know this is a lot, but like, that's a lot. Eh? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've gone too low. Okay, cool. Oh, I lost one. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And then this goes down by 1. How far over? Just these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6. No? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that 5 up there too? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What has happened? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Need perspective. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see. These did need to go one lower. Boop, boop, boop. And then these need to go one lower. Oh, I know pattern. You know, when you get into it and you start really flying, it's kind of like you get sucked in. Oh, I don't have enough left in my inventory. This and this and this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really hope there's more in that chest. I really hope there's more in that chest. Because it's going to be sad if I have to go buy some. Okay. Let's go see. Please. Oh, I got plenty. Oh, my guy. We're good. We're Gucci. It's all grand. All grand. All working. All working swellsies. Wellsy swellsy. Perfecto. Who text? Okay. Let's pick up this stuff. There is like this calcite up here that's doing nothing. Maybe we just grab that. It's like an inside thing. Like this was all for my reference. Before. I don't think we really need. Can I sneak? Okay, maybe I can scaffold over there a little bit. Boop, boop. A lot of it. Come on, bring it. Cool. Okay, we'll grab all this. And we'll sleep before we head back up there. My elytra is getting low. My pickaxe is getting low. I'm going to have to do a XP run at some point. Not today, though. Not today, Johnny. Jimmy. Django. Okay, cool. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so those two are the same. And so is this one. And then I guess we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then as far as here, I gotta tie this guy back up because I don't think we're going to use him for this last level. I think that came out good. It's obviously not textured and it's going to need a lot of like helper steps and stuff. So that's understandable. Okay, you stay over here for now. Let me see if I could find a lead. I feel like I should have some. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, where'd you go? Okay, so can I tag you? So if I go like this, and I slowly come down here. Are you following? Yeah, okay. There we go. Sorry to tie you back up, my friend. I know you probably enjoyed yourself there for a little bit. So we want to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. there. So we just come back from there, right? And then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Boop, boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this is 2 down. I could even reach this. Look at how amazing this is. And this goes to the ground. And we just take this down to the ground. Okay. All right. All right. Looking good. We're doing well, and we're sticking to it. This is, I'm gonna have to cheat up here. These 3 are all the same. So there. Oh, okay. And then I should maybe do it from here. These ones. Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Funny. There's brick out here, so you actually see where it stops in some spots, but not in others. Boop, 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 boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then here, right? I could probably get rid of all this scaffolding. I don't think we're going to have to go up high enough to deal with this. Oh, it's kind of a bummer where it ends over here. Well, actually, it doesn't... I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Boop, 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 boop. And this, I don't know why I didn't follow this to the ground, but this should have gone to the ground as well. And this will go here. And this will go up 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, you know what? I think we will get over there far enough that it should be good. We're not going to wrap around too much. This comes down 1. But it's fine. And then it goes here, these ones. It wraps all the way back around to the building, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By golly, I think we've done it. I actually think we've done it. Not too shabby. 311. We did good. We did good. Maybe we'll repair this stuff. I keep feeling like there's multiple different kinds of cats going through here. What do we think? Decent on the spiral. I think that worked out pretty well. So that's that. I mean, she's got a lot of really good stuff for transition I need to do still, like the stairs and the steps and stuff between the different broken up layers. She's got the top all set. But I think it's fun to have 2 different ones, you know. One on each side is pretty good. I don't know exactly like how the transitions and stuff are gonna go. Let's see here. From over here, like, let's just do, I don't know. Let's do some stairs out of the brick real quick and just throw, well, actually from this side, yeah, let's just do like 2 stairs. Okay. And then we'll put those here just to help this, you know, transition out like that. Just that little, can't even tell. Could barely tell. I feel like it softens it up a little bit. Here and there. I don't know that I'm going to do that the whole way around. And it's going to need like texturing, you know. Putting some granite in there here and there. Like this maybe here. Should be like darker at the bottom. Right? What have we been using for the darker? So this and this maybe? Like when it hits the ground. Yeah. You know? I think that's cool. It says, hey, I've hit the ground. And then we could even, we have a lot of stuff in my inventory. I'm just realizing this. Hold on. Let's clear this out real quick. Let's clear this out. So this will just stay brick and calcite. Anything brick should just go in there. You're a brick. There's some brick. And there's some brick. Brick and that's my brick and calcite box. Let's get some pale oak stairs. Let's get some pale oak. Actually, what's gonna look better here? So if I do this, that, or that, and we will get some stairs just so I could see what that looks like. It might end up being quartz. It might end up being quartz, but let's just see. Quartz might be, this actually might be diorite down here just because it's like drippy droppy. Oh, that looks pretty nice. That looks pretty nice. And then boop, boop. And then diorite. Do we have diorite? Ooh, I don't know that we do. I don't know that we do. I got wool. Here's some diorite. It feels like it's going to want to polish it. Polish diorite? Let's do polished diorite. Cool. Just for the sections closer to the ground, I guess? Because I feel like... Let's see. Yeah. I think these nice close to the ground ones should be kind of a little darker vibe here and there. You know? I think quartz might be okay. Quartz might be too white though. Although quartz has a little bit of the pink in it. What is the light that's throwing me off here? This torch. I need to get this. Can I get this a little further away? Interesting. I think if I throw the quartz in there, it might be too much. Hold on. Do I have quartz? I know I have some over. Block of quartz. Strip pellet. Let's just try throwing this in. Hold on. We need to sleep. The colors at nighttime are going to throw me off. I've been trying to keep off the full bright as I've been doing this, just to like, you know, make sure it's good looking. Let's see, huh? If I put this over here. No. How about no? I don't like that either. I'm trying to see what would be a good transition between. I mean, maybe it needs to be another smooth diorite. Polished. Not smooth. Polished. My apologies. Yeah, I think that is a better. I hate the dark edge there, but I think that's a little bit better of a transition downwards. And then if I were to do quartz bricks, if I was do I have just regular quartz? Is the quartz what I had? What? Where'd the one I broke go? Okay, hold on. Not smooth quartz because I don't want to have the edges. Block of quartz. Maybe it fell in the terrain. But maybe this would be like a highlight, like up here. Up at the top sections. Okay, see that's not... See, that looks like smooth quartz. I'm confused. Because it's got the edges. What have I done? Hold on. Let's go get a regular... Yeah, we know where there's some. 1, 2, 3, 4. Block of quartz. Block of quartz. This is the same thing. These are both block of quartz. Is it smooth quartz that I want? I'm assuming it's smooth quartz that has the thing. The thing? That doesn't have the thing. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. If that is smooth quartz, we will turn all of this block of quartz into smooth quartz. Smooth quartz. Okay, and this... That is what we want. That does not have an edge. Oh, it's... Okay, 1 log apparently was all I was getting. Okay, and smooth quartz. Yeah, little highlights here and there. I don't want to go too crazy because it looks kind of gnarly from up close. But that transition from highlights to shadows, like these should be shadowy. In here should be shadowy. I don't know that I have a ton of diorite to do that though. Let's see. Ooh, is that all the diorite I have? Are you serious? For serious? I need more diorite than that, yo. Let's go see if we could find any diorite somewhere. Where can I find some diorite? I know. I'm being a jerk. There we go. I want to grab a decent amount of diorite. So we have it. Maybe like a stack. Hold on. Let's keep this so we don't spawn mobs here. I feel like I must have cleaned this out at some point. This looks like that has happened. I went through a lot of stacks of calcite, but I don't feel like I'm going to go through a lot of this. So I think that should be enough. Oh, it looks good. It definitely looks good. It looks good. Okay, so I want to do like in here. You know, all of those should be like shadowed. I feel like, and maybe on the other side too. That might be a little aggressive there. Oh, nope. Hold on. Is this all just... Oh, good. Oh, goodness. Can I get back up there this way? Yes, I can. Cool. Okay. Boop, boop. Yeah. You know, just a little love here and there. I think that's nice. That feels like what it would be like in these kind of crevicey areas. Oop. And we'll use like some smooth to transition it here and there. But it definitely feels like where it would be like inside of something like that should be cut in. Like even here, like around the edge here. Although this might get obstructed by stairs of some kind. Potentially. I don't know. Let's see. Just looking from a distance how the shadowy section looks. Yeah, you can't really even tell, huh? Something looks weird about it, like I placed a block wrong. Hold on. I definitely think I placed a... Yeah, that's not supposed to be there. And this should probably be like that. Oh, good. Oh, goodness. How does that look? There probably needs shadowy. But that, I think that looks nice like that. And then that, like that would be the darker granite right there. Because this would be very much so obstructed, you know. That's not the right block. Like that. And like that. Maybe if we go crazy here, you know. Just a little bit in the deep crevasse. Boop. Boop. Yeah. Just a little texturing here and there. I'm going to have to do this the whole way through, though, just to make it make sense. Which is fine. We're going to make this one a little taller. Oh, I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm going to call it there. Going on almost 3 hours, not quite. And so I think the next time we're going to work on whatever this top is. I don't think I'm going to get it as good as that. I want to find something much more unique for mine. Maybe I'll even do something goofy. I don't know. I think I wouldn't do the... I don't know. She did the red. Maybe I do the opposite and I do the silver. Because like her thing is the red and this. I kind of want to do tough though. Similar to the roof. I don't know. Okay. I'm not sure. But that'll be what we do next. Next stream we do the top of the lighthouse. And then after that we'll do... You know, we'll finish detailing all of this and like cleaning it up. It takes a while to make a lighthouse. Like this is a process. But thank you all for watching. I'm not sure when I'll be back. Potentially next week, potentially June. I have no idea. I'll post in Discord and I'll message you directly, Chaos, when I know if it's going to be a little bit. But thank you all for hanging out. Have a good rest of your week. And bye for now.